Hey YouTube, this is just a quick video on servicing and repairing the EVAP purge valve. This one was mounted on a 2014 Ford Explorer. It had the famous P0456 code stating that there was a very small leak in the EVAP system. And of course I checked the usual suspects, the gas cap fill area, which was fine and clean. And the only other thing that could cause that would be, crack lines or across this valve. And the easiest was, of course, to go after the valve. So that's what I did. We took and removed the valve and blowing in on it and sucking air through it. The air would go in and out pretty freely. So we knew that was definitely the problem and no need to go any further. Okay, I brought the EVAP purge valve down to the shop and I put it in the vise. I squeezed it here and I got the crack out of it, and I was able to pull it apart because I wanted to see what the issue was, why it was leaking. And what I found was in here, and also this valve that goes up and down was completely full of, like, I want to say combustion deposits, maybe from the intake manifold, over the years of running, completely contaminated it. What I did was I took some soap and water and I cleaned it all. You can see it's nice and shiny now, but it is possible to clean. You can see this was all full of debris down in there, and it was kind of getting bound up a little bit. But I think the biggest leak was from this seal right here, this rubber seal going against this little surface, and it was completely letting air by there because it was just too much dirt. When it pressed into it, I could blow through there. So I would say don't even take it apart. I think if you put soapy water in there, put some down in here, take an air compressor and blow the water and soap. I would say energize this to open the valve so that it can go right through, and let the water and soap blow out this side, and maybe reverse it, put some water and soap in there and blow it through back and forth a few times. I think you could salvage this thing. I mean, it's cheap enough. It was only, like I said, $25 for a new one. But if you don't want to wait and you want to do it really quick, I would say just blow some soap and water through there. You probably will get away with fixing it that way. If you can actually blow or suck a suction on there and you put your finger over this and you can't feel the air going in or out, more than likely you're good to go. And that's it. Very simple. Okay, on this particular one, because I split the case to find out how this thing was operating inside, you see I JB welded it together. It sat overnight and pressed it together in the vise. So to test it, we just go ahead and drop this in the water right here, and then we blow in on it. No air, nothing gets through. So I would say that's a successful fix. And to see that it works, I got 12-volt leads connected up to it. So blowing on it, and then you'll see when it opens. Kind of blew the water out of there, but I would say that's a successful fix. It seems like it's sealing. Well, in conclusion, if you're in a hurry and you don't have a part store nearby and you want to get it fixed, here's a solution for you. And in my case, Amazon had a new one on my front door within a couple of days, so I probably will be removing this repaired one and putting the new one in. I wasn't even sure if this repair was going to work, but it's already been a few drive cycles, and the scanner shows all monitors are ready, and the CEL never came back, so it was a good fix. So there you go. Hope this helps somebody.